Now then guys, welcome back to Dive Loop Coasters. My name is Sam and you join me here for the second visit of the season here to the Pleasure Beach Resort. So apologies for the lack of content on the channel lately. I have been moving house, but that is now all finished. I finished as of about 3 o'clock. It's currently 20 past 3, so I thought I'd come down here to the Pleasure Beach, check out all the latest updates, as there's been quite a lot of construction happening on the bowler drone, which we'll check out in a separate video. But again, all around the park as well, I've had some new food units, launch pad is testing, so there's quite a lot to go through. It's also late night riding tonight. It's one of the first Twilight Thrills events, so we're going to do the whole that. You're going to see all that in this vlog, and then if you want to check out the bowler drone specifically on Project 2026, then there'll be a separate video linked at the end of this video for that one. But yeah, really excited to come and see what's new in the park, so come and join me for this update video here from the Pleasure Beach. Okay, so we're going to start here by launch pad. So the gondola's back on it now. As you can see, all the scaffolding is down. I've had a couple of people send me videos of this testing, so thank you very much for that. I'll pop some of those on screen now. But yeah, it's looking fantastic. I love the little details there on the actual gondola itself with the logos. It looks brilliant, that. So yeah, they seem to be doing a lot of testing, a lot of cleaning up. So yeah, it looks absolutely brilliant. Really excited to get back on this. It's speculated that this is going to be open in the next kind of week or two. There is an event on the 17th of May, so it will definitely be open for that. So I think it's going to be open slightly before that, to be honest. So we're here next weekend, so I'm kind of hoping that this will be open for that. But whenever it does open, we'll be down here and we'll check it all off. Yeah, but yeah, launchpad looking absolutely fantastic. You see here they've got the new logo on the station, all the scaffolding up, so there's some work done on this. It's looking brilliant. I love the new logo. And I've had a little bit of a snippet of the new soundtrack as well. It's sounding brilliant, so yeah, definitely get down here when it opens to check it out. Yeah, we're on Twilight Thrills today, so park open is 10 till 9. It's just gone 4 o'clock now, so you can see the queue for Valhalla here. I've never seen the queue so busy. Yeah, launchpad looks absolutely fantastic from back here. I say they've all painted it, they've got the new cylinder in there, and it seems to go right to the top now from testing footage as well. So yeah, that should be a lot more thrilling ride when it opens. Yeah, we've got some work on the Grand National as well, but they are actually taking work at the minute. This is due to open later this year. You can see just at the top now, the scaffolding has gone from the sides, but you've got, I don't know if you can just see up there, you've got the chain. Yeah, the chain is kind of hanging off there on the left-hand track, so we're definitely doing some work on it. We've got some new paintwork as well around this side. So yeah, so it's looking good, to be honest. As you all know, Grand National is not my favourite idea. I'm not that bothered about it, but it is good to see that they are doing some work on it. Now there has been a bit of speculation in the last few days that they are potentially trying to take this ride out. So again, maybe I've jinxed it with my video there on it, but I can't say I'll be sad if it does go. I don't know how they're going to get the listed builder consent to actually take this out, to be honest, as I really don't think they're going to get permission for that. But that's kind of what we've got, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know what's going on, but I imagine if they've started to do some kind of refurbishment work on it, and you know, maybe it's just there's something they found that can't be fixed, or it's just uneconomical to repair, that might be a way that they can get this ride taken out. But it is looking great, to be honest with it, the work they've actually done on it. As you can see there, they've got all the track painted, they're definitely doing work on the station, so I don't see this coming out, to be honest. I don't see them putting all this work on it to remove it. I say work does seem to be going on. I did see someone working there slightly earlier, so yeah, we don't really know, but we'll be sure to keep an eye on it. I'll let you guys know if anything changes. Yeah, not a huge amount of work going on here on the station. You can see there's still a little bit of you know, nasty paint and things, so it doesn't look like this has been touched, but it is good to see that they are actually doing work on the rides. And I say we'll let you know in the future what happens with this one. Well, we'll just stop here first. We've got some Easter activities going on. That was awesome. Yeah, it's good to see they're doing new events and things. Obviously you got the construction wall here. We'll check that out in a different video. But yeah, let's have a look at River Cave, see what's going on here, if anything at all. So I say this was speculated. This is not going to be anything done this year. It's likely to be next year, as there's quite a lot of things going on. If you remember, they've got they found a leak or something in the trough, so to do it on all 3 rides you'd have to close the other 2 rides, which are the Ghost Train and Wallace and Gromit. So I think they've just decided to leave this one. The park's got quite a lot going on at the minute. I say they've got launch pad work going on there, they've got the bowler drum here, they've got work going on, so they've got quite a lot going on. So this likely just might be a thing of there's just too many things to do at once, so this has been left until a later stage. But yeah, it's no real change in there, but it's good to see that, you know, this is going to be refurbished in the future. Checking the queue here for the Big Dipper. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen at the top of the stairs there, but it's looking good. I say it's really good to see the park busy, to be honest. One thing though I'm not happy with, they've changed the fish and chip shop here to Infusion Wok. Now I am massively offended by that. I always used to go there, it was £2.37, something like that, with the discount there for some chips, and the chips are really nice. So yeah, not happy about the change there, but yeah, at least they're changing things, you know, they're keeping things fresh. So yeah, they've done some work here, I think Juiced Up. I've not seen this one before either, so we'll have a look at this. Let's see this new unit here, Juiced Up. What's that, Smoothers and Waffles? Again, I've not seen this year, so yeah, this looks like it's new as well. Yeah, it's good to see that they're refreshing their food options here at the park. The park is normally quite good for food options, to be fair. They're normally good prices and the food quality is quite good, so either that or we're just used to the rubbish that Merlin serve. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. We've got Infusion here coming down. SLC. Not a very pleasant ride, but it is good to see they've been doing work on the close season. You can kind of see there they've got the paint, they've been at least painting some of the track up, and that tiny little section there is looking great. But yeah, just need to do the rest of it now. But yeah, Infusion. So we're going to check out the Wallace and Gromit shop here. There's some new merch. So we've got this little fella. But that is a £24.99. God, that's expensive, isn't it, for a mug? Bloody hell, I remember these used to be £6. We've got the flask, that's the one. Yeah, £19.95 for that. We've also got the giant teddies over here, which look really cool. Let's check out these guys. Yeah, I don't think they've got actually any new scenes in the ride as of yet, but they have got this new merch. That's not bad, that's £24.95, and that's way better. I'd rather have that than the mug. That's quite a good size as well. These little cuddly feet there. Very cool. And you've also got a smaller one just here as well. And you've got the gnome. So yeah, some new bits of merch there for the new film. But yeah, as of yet, there's no new scenes in the actual ride itself. I think they're going to be coming at a later date. But they did say in the release at the start of the year that was going to be this year. So we'll keep an eye on that, and if there's any changes, we'll let you know. Yeah, so just be in the shop there. As you can see, it's a really busy day today. Even Wallace and Gromit's on a 40-minute queue. So yeah, really good to see the park busy, and I hope it goes really well for the Pleasure Beach and they have a great season, as they really are investing heavily and putting the work in. So I do hope that they get the rewards back from it. Wow, off the queue for Nick Streak. All the way out to the front there. Yeah, it's worth noting that at the Twilight Thrills event, the Nick Land does close 1 hour before the park at 8 o'clock, and everything else closes at 9. So, but to be fair, for you know, the small family area here, I think that's really good to close at 8 o'clock. I don't see many families being here too much past 5 o'clock, so the fact that they have got over till 8 is really good to see. Yeah, we'll have a quick look around here, check if there's any new stuff around the area. So you got the Fairy World taxi spin here. So last time we were on the opening day, these were all off, so it's good to see it's back open now. There was a couple of things, like I say, on the open day that wasn't ready, but to be honest, the park, I think it's the best opening day of any park in the UK. The open day over here was fantastic, so good to see that this is carrying on. I don't remember seeing all this wiring things before. I'm sure there was a cover on that, but let me know down below. I might just be mistaken, as I don't often look at this ride, but yeah, this is back up and running again now. Yeah, you can see the area absolutely heaving. Again, I'm going to keep saying it, it is so good to see the park with an atmosphere here. As you know, every time I come during the week, it's just dead, you know, there's like 20 people here, it feels like. So yeah, really good to see the park busy once again. Here we go then on the Rugrats water ride. So you do get surprised a bit on this, especially if you get weight in the front. Lovely. Water's nice and clean. Not like my visit there to Drayton Manor. If you've not seen the video there, make sure to check it out. We got absolutely soaked in the lake water as well, so it was just full of duck crap, and it was horrible. But yeah, it was a good day actually. So yeah, be sure to check that vlog out if you've not seen it. Yeah, it's looking good around the area here. Everything's looking quite fresh, to be fair. Pleasure Beach always do a great job at presentation, so yeah, it's good to see. Yeah, 8 o'clock close here for Nick Street. Again, it just really needs a second train. I think they've got one, but they just don't utilise it. So yeah, 1 train service again, Nick Street. There we go, we've got dispatch. I love how close we get to the train here. Awesome. Train's looking nice and fresh. Not bad it was the close season update, you saw that. Well done. There she goes. There's loads of people on these water rides today. You've got Valhalla full, this is full, the Rugrats is full. I don't know why, I mean, it's about 12 degrees today. We're saying that I'm in a t-shirt, but I'm quite used to this because I live local, so you've got people in overcoats and I'm here in shorts and t-shirts, so it is what it is, I'm used to it. But yeah, there's quite a lot of people, to be honest, on these actual water rides. Imagine like someone like from Spain came over here, but I'm sure they'd be absolutely freezing, they wouldn't go on anything. But no, it's good to see that all the rides have been utilised. Awesome. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but the Avatar Airbender is actually closed today. You've got a little bit of a hood on in there, so yeah, not too sure. Probably just some routine maintenance, something like that. But yeah, that one is closed today, unfortunately. But I think that's the only one, to be honest. Everything else seems to be open. Reliability is always really good, to be fair. Apart from when this thing stalls. I don't know if you saw that. Apparently it rolled back as well. It was stuck down here. I didn't see that. But yeah, it's... I don't even know it could do that, to be honest. But oh, you've got a big one there as well, stuck on the lift hill. What's going on up there then? Again, I guarantee this will be in the news tomorrow. Every time the big one stops on the launch, you always get the local news reporting it as big one broken, everyone evacuated. But no, it never is the case. It's normally just someone will have got the phone out or something. But that's a great shot there, isn't it? Got a Rev, making it nicely. I do love Rev. It's definitely one of the most underrated rides here in the park. You got the reverse section. Oh, so if you get that back row on the reverse section, my god, it's the most intense ride I've ever ridden. And then we've got the train going around as well. That's actually a fresh paint, right? Yeah, we'll jump on there a bit later as well. We were always going to get this one, but we've just missed it. Because there's some, I think there's some new scene pieces going around the ride as well, and they've done some things up, so yeah, good to see. And they've added the back section on. Because before you just had we call it the vlogging carriage, that one there. So it's good to see they've added the next train on there as well. You can see we've got the bears back in action here as well. Last time we had these shutters closed, so it's nice that they're back up. You've got his eye moving around there. Awesome. Yeah, Avalanche, I don't know how much longer this thing's got left, to be honest. The queue is massive today, but yeah, this thing is kind of in the way if you want to build a big coaster. This is kind of the last thing in the way now because they closed all the little rides and they're all being they're getting gone. So you can see there the carousel there as well. So yeah, I think Avalanche's days are numbered, if I'm honest. So if you want to come and check it out, make sure you do soon rather than later, as I really don't think this is going to be much longer. Could be wrong, but that's just my take on it. Again, they could have painted it, they haven't, they've just kind of left it. And I think from what I've been speaking to a few people, this is one major part away from failure to being basically removed. So because they don't make this ride anymore, the parts are getting harder and harder to get, and I imagine more expensive to get because you probably have to make them custom. So yeah, I think this is days are numbered. So yeah, if you want to come and check Avalanche out, do it sooner rather than later, as I don't think it's going to be here much longer. I love how close you get to the console. There's still all in there, you've still got all the wire and everything. Yeah, all the trains have been removed from this. Nice that they've got the actual theming piece on there, as it really just kind of adds a bit of movement to the area. Yeah, this one is closed. And then you've also got Rev going again. Again, it never gets old looking at Rev. This ride needs to stay. It takes up no space either, so just be the stations above it. This is something that needs to go there. This has been SB&O for donkey's years. I don't remember the last time this was even open, but they've always got the music blasting here. But yeah, the cars are off, there's nothing actually there, so I'd love to see this replaced with something. Maybe bring back the old kind of whip that used to be here, as I think there's only one or two left in operation, but yeah, nothing much happening with this either. Absolutely love to see it. We've got the staff going up there on the big one. Again, no idea what's happened there, but yeah, it's stopped. It's perfectly safe, that's what the anti-rollbacks are for, so if you do read the news article saying the big one's broken or something, ignore it, it's a load of rubbish. I'm sure this ride will be back up and running in a couple of hours, if not a couple of bloody minutes, because normally this thing gets up and running quite quickly. Yeah, you got Bert the Seagull there, and his mate Terry. Hey! Yeah, I think that one there is just kind of parked outside as well, so it's not actually going all the way in either. But yeah, there we are, big ones at the lift hill. Bit of a unique angle here from the Avalanche for all. Get some shots just in case it does get removed. Again, I've not heard anything on this. I do know it is very close to being SB&O though, due to the fact that obviously they can't get the parts. But I've not heard anything official, that's just my kind of take and speculation. I don't think it's going to last much longer. But again, feel free to disagree with me. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Do you think it's here to stay, or do you think it's going to get removed? I'll tell you, it does bring up a bit of a crowd. You've got everyone here watching the big one there. The staff member has just walked down, so I think this is going to start up very soon. I don't think there's anything major with it. But I'll tell you one good thing about this. Imagine when you go on the launch on Icon there, you've got the train just above you. So we're going to wait here and get that shot for you, as I think that'll make a great thumbnail. Beautiful shot. Absolutely love Icon. I'll give this a ride when I've done the filming. Yeah. There we are. And she's back up and running again. Yeah, it's like about 10 minutes it was down there for. Yeah, perfectly safe, designed to do what it does, and you got all the staff there coming down. I need to get on this, I need to get on the big one, XL, the walk up the track there. So you can see my house from the top, so it'd be awesome to check that out while walking, so I'll definitely be doing this at some point in the future. There she goes. Icon. Whee! Love it, absolutely love it. There's a bit of off-road footage there from Icon. So we're actually heading out to Sweden. I'm going to do a full-on video just to announce everything, but I'll tell you this one, we are going to Sweden, so we're going to check out Helix, which is supposed to be one of the best mat coasters out there. I do think this is the best mat coaster in the UK at the minute, because Hyperia is always broken. So at the minute, this is my number one, Hyperia when it actually operates. But yeah, cannot wait to check out Helix there at Liseberg, so stay tuned for that. You've got steeplechase here. This is probably like an hour queue. I've never seen a queue at the door before. Yeah, again, really good to see the park so busy. You know, well done to them all. I wish them all the best for the season. I say I'm going to be every running week anyway. As soon as that gyro's done, that's going to be every day after work. I'm going to be popping in. Yeah, it's one of the only parks, like I say, you get this, you've got all the coasters so close together. It just looks brilliant. Not really a theme park, more an amusement park, but it's one of the only parks like this and kind of Groenland. That's the only two that I can think really that's like this. Yeah, we're going to check out the big one cans here, as these have changed. Alright then, so here's the new cans we've got. So yeah, the sponsorship for Pepsi did end. We did talk about this at the season launch. Yeah, we've got these new ones on here now. Not a great job, there's quite a few marks and it's not being put on very well, especially on the other side. We'll say that if I go on the big one a bit later. But yeah, the Hyper goes with altitude, I think. So yeah, it looks alright. I do like the design on it, it does look good. But yeah, they've now got a sponsorship with Coca-Cola. So there we are, that's new for that. Also behind me, the organ is still here in the building there. However, it's not on at the minute. We've now got this lonely kind of candy floss store. So it seems a bit of a small thing to put in such a big building, but I'd love to see this kind of opened up. Just have some seating in here or something with the iconic organ there playing. I think that'll look really good, and it just bring that kind of atmosphere back to the area. As you know, this area is kind of synonymous with, you know, having that kind of organ playing. You can kind of hear everything around the area, so I'd really like to see that returned very soon, to be honest. So, and I think a couple of tables and chairs, open the organ up, I think it'd be great. It wouldn't cost that much either. Got the queue for red here, all the way down up the structure, yeah, all the way to the top. I'll say it's so good to see the park busy. I'm going to keep saying it, it's just fantastic. Yeah, big looking good here as well. Looks like they've had some repainting or something done. It's looking all right. Yeah, back on 2 trains this as well now, thankfully, as it was running 1 train for a couple of months there, and it was really slow. So yeah, back on 2 train service now. You can see it 1 there and 1 in the station there as well. So yeah, really good. Looking forward to get back on this as it gets a bit darker, as the park is open till 9 PM. Look at this, this is looking quite fresh for this year. Got the water features back on, you've got a little short down here. Yeah, it's looking quite good to be fair. Nice to see that they're keeping up with these smaller rides here as well. Yeah, we're going to head on the Pleasure Beach Express now, check out everything new around there, have a nice relaxing ride. Oh, there we go, it's on the train. Couple of theming pieces. That's some rock on it. Well, there needs to do something with this, it's just sat here rotting. So hopefully we'll do something soon. Hey, you don't forget this. Awesome. So it's a bit squeaky today. It looks good off ride, it's just horrible on ride. Yeah, confusion there, queue all the way to the end. Hey! blue always looks good though. So where else do you get this? All the rides intertwined together. The mist. Very nice to get right there on the Pleasure Breeze Express. It's looking really good, to be fair. They've definitely done quite a lot of things around the back end there, underneath the big one. They've got some new scenes in there, some new kind of animals and things. But the ones that were there previously, they're just there and they're all run down. So you've got kind of a mix of some really horrible looking things and some really nice looking things, so not really sure what's going on there, but it could do with some improvements. But it is nice to see that they are kind of putting new things in there. It's just kind of the same ride, a little bit spruced up. You've got the mist effects there in the tunnel as well, which looks really good, to be fair, and you do get a bit of a soaking. So yeah, there's a theme today about all the water rides. Everything's about getting wet, so I've had to put my jumper back on as well because it's taken a bit of a turn. It's a bit chilly, but yeah, nice to get back on it. We are going to go around the park next week with a couple of friends, and we're going to kind of do a full day vlog, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're just kind of checking out the updates around the park in this video. So a couple more bits to check out in this video. So we're going to start here at the fountain here. There's been some work going on this, and you can see the area. Might give us some indication of what's to come in the future. So yeah, not really much to see. It's nice to be on this side of the fence rather than that side. I say if you've seen any of my update videos, I've been stood on Watson Road there quite a few times peeking in, but it's nice to see it here in the actual park. So yeah, there has definitely been a lot of work going on testing the ground, that kind of thing. But obviously this did hold a ride before, so I'm fairly sure it's stable enough to hold some kind of coaster or something. Hey, how you doing? You all right? Yeah, but they've definitely got some work there on the fountain. We saw them painting the actual bottom of it there, and it's looking really nice. So I'm guessing that is here to stay, as why would they also be doing the work on there? I think what they've done there's a bit of primer or some kind of like waterproof paint. So there's definitely an intention of getting this back up and running again, which would look good. Yeah, I just think, to be honest, for now, just put some grass on this, you know, make it into like a seating area, have the fountain on. I think it'll look really nice. But you can definitely see this would be a prime area for, you know, some kind of flat ride. Imagine if the gyro was here, I think it'd work well, but I'm happy where it's going. But yeah, definitely some space here, something to come. But as I say, you've got the old Grand Prix station kind of up there, so you can see you can definitely get you know, some kind of ride on there, maybe like we talked about with the Vekoma boomerang. You know, you can have the station coming out here, maybe the spike going up that way, and then you've got a nice area around here. Hi. Hi, what's your YouTube channel? It's Dive Loop Coasters. Dive Loop Coasters? Yeah, Dive Loop Coasters, yeah. Just been approached by one of you, so thank you so much. It's lovely to see you at the park. As I said, this is the third time now I've been recognised at the park, so thank you so much. I absolutely love it. It never gets old. But yeah, so that's kind of the site there. And then we've got one more update to show you, which is back over near the big one. And then that's kind of everything there from the park and this update. And there's just a nice overview of the area here. Okay, it looks so much bigger because now you've got the giant kind of spiral structure here. You can see just how much of a big space this actually is. So yeah, it can fit something in there. I think, you know, like a boomerang, like I was saying in the video, go underneath the pathway. I think it looked brilliant. You could really tie it in with Avalanche if that was here to stay. But you can certainly see how Avalanche now is massively in the way. So if you want to put a nice big coaster and you got rid of Avalanche, you've already got all the flat rides gone there. It just opens up such a big space for a potential coaster. So yeah, that's kind of another reason I'm thinking the days for this are numbered. Okay, so here we've got Skyforce then, Red Arrow Skyforce. Yeah, this is definitely here not to stay anymore. I think this is on its way out. You can see just like the plate in the back there, it just looks awful, doesn't it? And the one there, they're not looking great. I believe the IP for this ran out, which is why the park has kind of looked at getting rid of it. Again, that's just pure speculation on my part there. But it doesn't look like it's going to be staying around here, does it? Again, all the gondolas and things, the seats, they've not been seen in quite a while. You can see all the kind of cabling. So I think this is gone, to be honest. I know a couple of the other ones have been sold, I think, to a park in Germany. So maybe this is going to follow suit. It is a shame to see it go, but it is one of them. It's a very low throughput ride. It never had that much attendance, to be fair. So although I do like it, you know, if you can't renew the IP or it costs too much, then yeah, fine, get rid of it, no problem. But yeah, that's the kind of update here from Skyforce. Not that much to see. Yeah, just a different angle here for you. Yeah, you've still got the queue line up, but to be honest, I think this is on its way out, isn't it? I don't really know what else they can do with it. I mean, if they're going to refurbish it, but it's only 10 years old, so yeah, I think this is lightly sold. So I thought I'd owe it to myself and you guys to check out the new infusion wok. So I've gone for this here, this sweet and sour chicken. So it's £9.95. I waited just over 19 minutes there to it to be made and served because they make it fresh. Tastes really good, to be fair. You do get a £1 discount there with your annual pass, so I'm sure you used to get a 20% discount here, but I've checked on the website there and it is now 10% across everything. That's merch, hotels, everything. So yeah, again, I could be wrong, let me know in the comments, but I'm fairly sure it used to be a 20% discount. They do also do fries as well, so they do still do it at that infusion wok, and you can get those, but the ours gone up now to £3.95. I'm sure it used to be £2.95, and then we 20% made it down to like £2.37, something like that. So we've had a bit of inflation and a little bit reduced there at the discount, but the food itself seems to be quite nice. So yeah, I'm going to dig into this now, and then I'll head over, because with the change from Pepsi to Coke, there's been quite a few changes over near Ice Blast Launchpad even. So yeah, we'll show you that in a second. Oh, well, that was very nice, to be fair. I don't think it's worth £9.95 or even £8.95, to be honest. The portion size is very small. I think even a child would probably be quite hungry after that. And to be honest, I'm a bit biased. Like, you're on the seafront. Yeah, you've got the sea just over there, and now there's no dedicated fish and chip shop on the pleasure beach. Not a massive fan. I always went to that unit before. It isn't good that they've still got the fries, but again, inflation has taken place there. So I prefer the old unit. The new one's not bad, and it does seem to be quite popular as there's a lot of people there queuing. When I thankfully got on the queue first, but there was about 15 people behind me, so yeah, it does seem to be quite a popular unit. But yeah, I wish them luck. It's good to see that they're trying new things, but I think they do need a fish and chip thing on the seafront here in the pleasure beach. So I'm going to put in the footage here. So they have actually got a fish and chip unit. They've actually moved it here, just near the chicken place and the bar and cafe. So there is actually one just here. So it's still on site, which is really good to see. Just underneath the big ones turnaround section. So you just seen some footage there from the fly machines. So yeah, I thought we could see some things from the Launchpad on there. I'll just bring it down to the shop. You got some cool merch here. These are really cool, these actually. These are proper thick, kind of like throws for your bed, and they're half price. They're actually 15 quid they are. So I might have to get one of them. They look really good. You can just hear the machines. It sounds really cool there. Got these things as well. Got one of those as well. Bought them last time. Yeah, these are good. It's big kind of fleece kind of coat things. What are they? 60 quid for those. Waterproof as well if you go on Valhalla. Some nice merch in here this year. There you got the ride parts. We'll go check out. Got the top trumps. We've won some of those. We've not seen the Alice in Wonderland behind the scenes. Yeah, what we got there? Two bits of wood there. What's that, from Nick Streak probably? Yeah, Nick Streak. Slash ride wheels. Awesome. Good that they've got all these. It's the old big one track. Really good to see. Yeah, they've always got some good merch in there. They do tend to do merch really well, Pleasure Beach. So yeah, let's heading out now. Okay, so we're back down here in our Launchpad again now. So yeah, last couple of updates around the park then. So the scaffolding around Loki is actually off now, as you can see there. So that's looking a hell of a lot better. Now that's down. And you've got, with the new sponsorship there from Pepsi into Coke, you've got, it's been kind of refurbished here. It looks really good. I don't know if you can see that through the glare. But yeah, it looks really good, to be fair. And then you've got your little bottle there that you get with the refills. So yeah, really nice to see that they're doing work around this area. Again, it looks brilliant around here, especially when you first walk into the park. You've got, you've got Valhalla there, you've got Launchpad, fly machines, and obviously when the big one comes around as well. So in terms of an entrance, it is fantastic. It looks really good. And then the last little thing there from the park is we just had a little update here on the actual lockers. So just head there and show you these. So you've got these new locker systems down. You used to have like one in the middle here, but that's now been removed. You've got some nice snazzy coffee here. Yeah, you've got these new systems down here. So I think it's all done by your phone now. So you just download the app on your phone and you kind of scan it in there, but it's all on there for you. It's looking a lot nicer in here, a lot brighter. So, yeah, good to see. And obviously this is just as you walk in through the park, just on the left hand side here. It's pretty much straight as you walk in. So yeah, that's about all the updates then from the park. And there we are then, guys. That about covers everything then, update wise, from the Pleasure Beach. So it's looking absolutely fantastic. There's a lot going on here on site. As you can see, there's a lot of work going on. You've got Launchpad behind that's looking fantastic. There's little bits and pieces here that they're updating, and obviously you've got Project 2026 there with the gyro swing. So I think, to be honest, this is the park to watch for this year and next year. They've really taken the Universal kind of in the stride. Amanda put a statement out there saying that she's full support. I mean, what else can she say really? But no, it is good to see that the investment is coming, and you can tell from today especially. I know it's Twilight Thrill, so it's late night riding, so the park is got a massive boost of attendance, but it is really good to see the park has this, you know, these big numbers. You've got the atmosphere back in the park, everything's looking fresh, so I cannot wait for this park. I think this park at the minute is the best park in the UK in terms of investment and potential there for the future, so it's really exciting to see. If you want to see more update videos like this one, as well as stay tuned for the update that's going to be coming on the channel after this video, which is going to be on the Project 2026 and the gyro swing, then be sure to check out this video over there. If you have found value in today's video, then please make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram at Dive Loop Coasters for all the latest. But from here today with a Blackpool Pleasure Beach update video, thank you so much for watching. Good night, God bless, see you in the next one.